You guys have probably already seen it. I have seen none of it yet. I'm going in completely blind. This is Neo, the home robot you could order today. Why does the guy on the left look like a robot too?
My name is Bernd, and today...
Burnt!
My name is Bernd, and today we're launching Neo, our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nini.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You're just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
Like my chores, I just leave and I come back and they're all done.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Is this fake? Wait, don't tell me this is fake. This has been going viral. If it's fake, I could order one right now then. It walks like grandma. You ever seen your grandma move? This is kind of how grandma walks. You know what I mean? They got that geriatric jog. Do you know what I'm saying? What was that? Like old style. What is it? 70s? What is the style that we're getting here? 60s? Scary B-roll. It's so odd. Retro futurism.
This all started a decade ago, working really hard on making what is Neo a reality. But to me personally, this started when I was like 10 years old. I grew up reading these beautiful books and watching these beautiful sci-fi movies where the future was all about how we as humans, we really focus on the things that matter to us. You know, Rosie the robot would be ensuring family had time, or Data would help humanity explore the galaxy. And I really hope that when you get your Neo now, we can help give you back some of that time. So you can really spend that on what
He looks like a wood elf. You know what I mean? Is that racist? I don't care.
To you.
It can't be real. I mean, it's real, and they're really taking your pre-order money right now. But are you ever going to get one? This is such clean marketing. And that's always, I feel, a really bad sign. You can buy a black one.
Neo is a humanoid companion designed to transform your life at home. It combines AI and advanced hardware to help with daily chores and bring intelligence into your everyday life. Neo was engineered from the ground up for safety. Its tendon-driven body is quiet and lightweight. Its low-energy motions make it uniquely safe for you and your home. But safe doesn't mean limited. Neo's hardware...
Okay, hold on. This is ridiculous. It's 5'6", so I gotta be 154 pounds. Wait. It weighs 60... That's really light. Then none of this can be real. It can carry 55 pounds. It has only 4 hours of battery? Soft body. What is 22 DOF? Human level hand dexterity? What are we at? What do I got? 2x 8 MP fisheye. Oh, megapixel. Degrees of freedom. Oh, okay.
Comes packed with features.
22 decibel max noise level.
Like human
so this thing can hiss? I imagine it hisses.
Double dexterity and a 55-pound carrying capacity so that it can handle any of your chores reliably. We also worked really hard to make Neo's design friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine-washable knit suit, a head, and
why is it washable?
Shoes that you can customize to fit your style. As for using your Neo, we made the experience simple. Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully autonomous. The chores feature lets you schedule a time for your Neo to do all of your chores so you can come back to a cleaner home every day. With the AI companion feature, you can talk to your Neo to get assistance with anything from a hard question to a household task. With Neo's Autonomy, you can get access to all of its latest AI features to get help with tasks on demand. And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere. But all you have to do to get started is turn on your Neo and introduce yourself.
Okay, here's what I would want to see, which I don't even know if it would prove. I might be such a skeptic. I don't even know if this would prove it to me. But like, we are 4 minutes in, and I feel like I've only got highly edited nonsense. Just show me a uncut, unedited unboxing of this thing. No bullshit. No, like, I just want, like, show me it doing the thing without failing. Oh, wait. Okay, I recognize I may be about to seem stupid right now as they do that. But I would guarantee they're not going to do that. I think it's going to be cut. I think it's going to be highly edited, if I had to guess. Yeah, see, immediately, like he's already
Hey,
standing.
I'm Neo. I'm here to help around the house. What's your name?
Harry.
Nice to meet you, Harry. When you have a question or want something done, just let me know.
I want to see non-actors interacting with it for the first time. Like, just get two random people who agreed to be in this, right? And say, hey, interact with this thing. See if you can figure it out, right? Is it doing blackface? No, it has black family members, so I think that it's okay.
We built the chores feature to give you your time back. You give your Neo a list of chores, you schedule a time that you want them done so that you can focus on what matters to you while your Neo does the rest.
You're going to come home and this thing's going to be eating shit in the living room, dude. If I gave up on Roomba because it kept getting stuck on bar stools, then there's no way this thing ain't going to be absolutely fucking crumpled and full-blown dying on the floor. Like, it's going to be as dead as grandma. Like, just
chores by either
fucked
talking to your
up.
Neo or using the app. The way it works is you schedule a time that works best for you, and then you create a list of chores. Whether it's something more specific, like
There's
watering the
no
plants
way.
on Tuesday.
There is no way it has the dexterity to use a hand watering bucket. There's just no way.
Or something more general, like tidying the house. Your Neo will get it done at the scheduled time.
Okay, Porsche.
If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously, you can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention to
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Suddenly I believe this thing works now. Because this is just controlled by a dude. That's a drone. That's an Indian drone in my home. That is an Indian man. And you might be saying, Wubby, why are you saying Indian? That's an Indian man in my home controlling a robot. Okay, wait. I actually believe this could work now because this is totally different.
You can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention to help Neo complete any
Corrective intervention. You mean literally some dude in a room controlling every move?
task.
I refuse to believe it's able to vacuum with a Dyson on its own. That is a complicated series of hand grip. That is complex, dude. Like my own father struggles with that.
Anytime you're away from home and you want to see what your Neo's up to, you can open the app and see directly from Neo's point of view.
I want to get one just to see. I think my biggest fear is that you won't even ever get one. Bro, this is slavery. Oh no. Boys, here's all I'm saying, right? Here's all I'm saying. We were just talking about medieval days and how shit it was for certain people. I have an opportunity for you right now to be on the wrong side of slavery. That's all I'm saying. I have an opportunity for you to be on the wrong side. And you're going to sit here now and suddenly morals matter? Come on, get one of these right now. You can even look into his eyes and see what he sees. Just be polite. Yeah, also, some people got really weirded out by that joke. Do I need to? This is not slavery, by the way. What the fuck? Neo, pull the trigger. Dude, the dishes. That requires such dexterity. I don't believe it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's see that pencil again, buddy. Hey, grab that pencil like you don't have money. Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit? Look at that grip. It was like... That's impressive if it's real. Whoa! This is weird. The POV is weird. You can get wet? Okay, I kind of love that. I don't give a fuck what you say. I kind of love that. It plugs its little self in. My cutometer is actually through the roof right now. That's fucking cute. Say what you will. That's fucking adorable. POV clanker porn is going to go wild. What are you doing, step clanker? I mean, this thing could very easily fuck you. I mean, listen, for $500 a month, let's say every claim made in this video is accurate. Every single one of them. If every claim made in this video is accurate, $500 a month is not bad. That is having a live-in maid for $500 a month. That's cheap. Not to say, Wubby, not everyone has five. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the alternatives would be significantly more expensive. But that's assuming it does everything, right? Like have like someone take care of your, like an elderly person, live in elderly care. They can't do everything, but like small tasks, right? That's cheap. But I don't think it can do everything. It's $20K upfront. Oh, plus. Oh, so you have to buy his little twink ass for $20K. Oh, but but look at how cute he is when he plugs in. Yeah, buddy, get juiced. Get juiced. Those couches look uncomfortable. They're more for visual. Just saying. Just saying. Companion.
I can't seem to find my glasses. Is this paprika?
Shut your bitch ass up, old man.
No, that's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Could I use this in my chili?
Want to have sex?
They're both made from chili peppers, and you could put cayenne in your chili, but it is much spicier.
Neo
Have
is a
sex?
speech-enabled AI companion made for any kind
Send in Eric Jang. He'll tell you all about
of
this shit.
conversation.
I know what's happening here, Eric. I know what's really happening here. You're shipping yourself to individual people. You're in the suit. There's no AI. There's no robot. It's your little twink Chinese ass in those suits. What if we get a little more intimate? What'd you say? Nothing. I'm just cleaning laundry. Like, all right, bro. I know what's going on.
Where other AI assistants are confined to your phone or computer, Neo lives with you
Look, that's
in your
him. That's literally him. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
physical space and has the ability to see, hear, and remember things about your surrounding environment to provide you with uniquely helpful assistance. For example, it can suggest what to cook based on what you have in the fridge, remember your progress while teaching you a new language, and even give you interior design advice.
Bullshit.
The gestures and the light rings express Neo's intentions. Its audio intelligence can also pick up on whether
Wait, it expresses his intentions? What does that mean? Am I misunderstanding the word choice there?
the gestures and the light rings express Neo's intentions. Its audio intelligence
I see your light rings fully up. Are you horny?
can also pick up on whether you are addressing it or someone else in the room to decide if it should respond or not. As you might expect from a home robot, talking to Neo with natural language is the primary user interface for all of Neo's functionality, including autonomy.
I want this to be real, but it's giving Ex Machina vibes. Great film, by the way. Let me explain what I mean. The editing style is giving Ex Machina, which is worrisome because it's like if your product stands on its own, you don't need the Ex Machina ad. Just fucking raw show me. Here's an hour of unedited footage of the robot doing his shit. It looks so cool. I want this to be real. I would buy one and we would have it on stream. I just don't trust it. I don't trust you.
Your Neo comes with Redwood AI, enabling you to do basic household tasks autonomously.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, one sec. All right. Yeah. Hey, Neo! Can you get the door, please?
Really thinking about it.
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests
I mean, that's impressive if it's truly autonomously doing that and there's not some Indian controlling that shit.
like
Shouts out India. Where are my Indians in chat at? Where you at? Shouts out.
Hey, Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person, grabbing the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end.
I don't believe that. this guy do for a living, too? He's so cool.
Eventually, Neo will become fully autonomous, capable of helping you with anything around the house.
The Neo you get today will only get better. And as we keep shipping features, it'll be more and more useful in your everyday life. Now, the journey there is not going to be perfect.
I want to see him without a shirt on.
And we're not going to pretend it's going to be. But as someone who lives with Neo every day, there is no experience quite as magical. So today, we're excited to invite you in on this journey. We believe that the future will be shaped not just by us, but by all of you who believe in this as deeply as we do. Now, if this is you, pre-order your Neo today at 1x.tech.
I think I'm going to pre-order one, chat. I think that's where we go from here, right? I feel like I have to pre-order one. There's a better Wall Street Journal video with unscripted footage. Thank you. See, I want to see some unscripted. Oh, here we go. I tried the first humanoid robot. It got weird.
It's
okay.
The first humanoid robot housekeeper.
Thank you, Neo.
For $20,000,
His hands are already different.
you can pre-order 1X's Neo robot now, with delivery in 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot over here.
Just one.
Okay, him looking when she points is so cute. I'm a sucker, dude. He goes, I think you missed a tiny spot right here. It's so cute.
In 2026.
I think you missed a tiny spot over here.
Just one little catch. There may be a human behind the curtain, pulling the robot's strings.
What was that guy's name? Burnt? Burnt, you're a piece of shit skinwalker looking ass. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
If I throw up, will the robot throw up? A company representative may need to peer into your house via Neo's camera eyes to get things done.
To many people.
Why? Then what is the fucking point of it? What is the fucking point of this thing then? A man in India is gonna watch me jerk off? Yeah. What else is new, bro?
This is crazy.
Fuck you, Burnt. You're such a little idiot. I'm so sick of these people. There's a special place in hell for tech startup con artists, man. Like, bro, where in your fucking video did you make that clear, you little bitch? Oh, I hate it. Why? Stop lying to me and I'll give you my money.
You have to be okay with this for the product to be useful.
But is Neo a useful product?
We're twinning now, Neo.
Home robots have had two big challenges. Creating.
He literally said it. No, they said expert mode for specific tasks may be needed. Whatever he did say was not clear. And the proof of that is this video to me, say what you will. I might be the retarded consumer. That's fine. But then it's tricking me because this video makes me not excited now.
A safe and capable body and a smart brain. 1X is taking on both of those, which is why Neo looks so different from a more industrial factory robot.
Neo, it's 70 degrees here in California. Why are you wearing a sweater?
Good question. Burnt, why am I wearing a sweater?
It's a combination of safety and just also generally aesthetics. You can think of it kind of like a skin, except
What if he grabs a knife? I feel like I could take this little fucking thing, like no problem.
It was an actual skin, that would probably be pretty creepy.
It would be creepy, but I actually wasn't all that creeped out by Neo.
Inside Neo, it really starts with some very, very powerful motors that we have developed here at 1X. These motors are so strong and light that instead of using the classical gears that you see in robots, we can actually pull on tendons loosely inspired by biology and muscles. This allows Neo to move around not just quietly and smoothly, but also be very, very lightweight.
Wubby is
very
right.
low energy
Life
motion,
was not
just
worth
like
living
people.
until, arguably, the release of Super Smash Bros. Melee in
Lightweight design is intended for our safety, in case the 66-pound robot falls. Although Neo is capable of lifting up to 150 pounds, it's not as superhuman as you'd think.
Crush it. It's a walnut.
There's this concept that we think that robots are like superhuman in like pressure and like strength. And some robots are because they're heavily geared, but that means you're not sensitive, right? and delicate. Neo doesn't work like this at all. It works more like us. So the finger strength of Neo is about the same as a human.
That body lets Neo try to do a lot of things humans do.
Okay, but is there a guy controlling this right now? Because that's all I need to know.
Emphasis on try.
Can I get a water?
If only the real world didn't have doors.
See, no, this is dumb. No, this doesn't even make any sense then. What is the point of this? This is dumb. This is dumb.
All in, it took Neo a little over a minute to fetch a water from the fridge 10 feet away.
Thank you, Neo.
Next challenge, load 3
Bitch, why are you even greeting it? There's just some bozo in the other room.
items in the dishwasher.
You got this, Neo. You got it.
I'm telling you, I was 99% sure I was going to pre-order for chat. I don't even want one of these now. Do I have to buy one and then hire someone to control it? Or they control it, but then they're just a dude? Ooh. Is his finger broken? Look at his pointer, his right pointer. His right pointer, is his finger broken, bro? From simply doing the dishes? It's the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my life. If this was just him on his own, I would be still like, all right, there's a fucking dude controlling it. The conversation's over.
And that took 5 minutes. The Neo I saw isn't the one shipping in 2026. The new model will be safer and have better hand dexterity. The one I
Okay.
saw still needed to take breaks to charge and cool down.
Okay.
The challenge isn't just Neo's body, it's also its brain. The body
Okay, now I'm even more confused. I hate this shit. Check DMs. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, this is important. Thank you for sending me this. This seems important. Okay. Well, now hold on.
has to perform tasks safely, but the brain needs to know how to do them on its own, without human help. But right now, everything I saw Neo do was guided by a skilled pilot.
Okay, so I'd like to point out again, chat. They are making this ambiguous. So what is shipping in 2026 then? They're leaving it up to interpretation still. So in 2026, what product are we getting? And why can't you answer that?
Teleoperation is essentially when there is a human in the loop.
And who is the voice I'm hearing right now of Neo?
I am a remote operator in a different room in the building.
Oh my God, it's going to be, oh, hello, I am a remote operator. You want me to pick up the towel? I'm like, oh, I want Neo, bro. I want Neo.
And what's your name?
Turing.
What's your real name?
My real name is Turing.
Like that's your name on your birth certificate?
Yes, it is. Believe it
Turing? Like the Turing, what?
or not.
Alan Turing was, of course, the famous
What? This dude's name is Turing?
computer science and artificial intelligence pioneer. But this Turing, with a VR headset and controllers, was the one actually operating Neo. That is, until he handed me the controllers.
I actually might throw up. I think my hand is... I have no idea where I'm facing. This is me doing the Macarena.
Ooh. Yeah, we're fine.
And Neo had to go to urgent care.
See you, Neo.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, him on
Why
the
did-
little thing is so sad.
Neo
It's
had to go to urgent
horrific. Oh, no. His head slumps down.
care.
See you, Neo.
Why does Neo need to be operated like this
Sorry.
in the
I know
first
I'm
place?
gross. I'm sorry.
Because its brain, aka an AI neural network, needs to learn from more real-world experience. The videos of the robot doing things via teleoperation become the training data to make the AI model smarter.
Okay.
That's why 1X is putting Neo in the homes of early adopters.
I think it's quite important for me to just say that in 2026, if you buy this product, it is because you're okay with that social contract.
Okay, so then you should have made that more clear in your advertising video. Why did I have to go to the fucking Wall Street Journal to hear you say this?
If we don't have your data, we can't make the product better.
You can have my data, bro. I don't give a fuck about you can know what color my bath towels are. I don't care. I just need to know if this thing is 90% controlled by a human or 10% controlled by a human. Because if it's 90%, I don't want it. If it's 10% and the promise is it's going to learn, that's awesome. It's 100% controlled by a human. That's really dumb. That's like, I don't care about that at all.
Big fan of what I call like Big Brother.
So they are training off the skilled operators. I just watched his ass struggle to bend down and shut a door. If you need my data, why am I paying this much? That's also a good point, but I understand both sides to that.
Or big sister principle. Big brother is just there to kind of monitor you. And we are very much the big sister. Depending on how much you want to trade, we can be more useful. And you decide where on that scale you want to be.
Do you right now know what things Neo in 2026 will do autonomously versus
Here we go.
what it will do?
Hey, this is a good journalist. Good on you, lady. Let's hear that's what I want to know.
So when you get your Neo in 2026, it will do most of the things in your home autonomously.
That is the answer I was looking for, but I don't believe you.
The quality of that work will vary.
Oh, what a disastrous follow-up.
And will improve drastically quite fast as we get data.
To be clear, on my visit, I didn't see Neo do anything autonomously. The company did share this video of Neo autonomously opening the door.
How do I know
there's
that's
this
autonomous, though?
new trending concept now called AI slop, right?
I do know.
It's a very powerful concept of, let's call it robotics slop. It's the most useful kind of slop. Because if you put all of my glasses from my dishwasher in my cabinet, I'm pretty happy. It is going to be not perfect, but back to like just incredibly useful.
Neo might not fold my shirt perfectly, but if an arm is like kind of hanging out of the shirt, like it's okay. It's robotic slop.
This might be the most embarrassing frame after what they just said I could possibly imagine. This single frame is the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever seen on the internet. What the fuck is that? Are we really trying to argue that this is robotics slop? This is worse than folding. This is not even close. Look at her little hands. This is a modern day Renaissance right here. Explain this to a medieval child. I don't even know how to explain it to me. Yeah, maybe like a sleeve pops out. Bro, you crumpled it in a ball and you're about to hand it off to me like a baby. Look at this.
To me, at least, like that's very okay.
Well, of course it's to you, bitch. You're about to make bajillions.
Honestly, it isn't bad. Thank you.
But the reality is, at least at first, much of Neo's work will be done by someone else. There will be an app where you can schedule teleoperation, specifying exactly what and when you want Neo.
Oh, you have to schedule. It's not scheduling it because it's convenient for you. It's scheduling it so they can pick a time that their teleoperator is available. You got to make sure the sun's up in India, motherfucker. Oh, you're scheduling for them. You're not scheduling for you, bro.
To do things in your house.
You know what this is? This is the poor man's robot in 20 years. Like, this is like the shit you have to spend more money to get away from. And yet it's so early, you're spending a lot of money for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of shit that gets paywalled out when robots are everywhere in everyone's home. This is the shitty one. Like, yeah, I have a robot helper. Of course, everyone does. But like mine still works on like the India thing. Like I have to schedule a time. It's like a whole thing.
So we want to, of course, make sure that we respect privacy as much as possible and that it's always on your terms. You are always in control.
What a fun way of wording that. What a fun way of wording that. It's about your privacy.
Some examples of this is
AI, as in an Indian. That's funny.
The teleoperator does not see you, right? We can blur people. Teleoperator also cannot go into specific parts of your home where you set no-go zones. So that's enforced on the software level.
That's
so
cool,
even
sure.
if the teleoperator tried, it cannot get the robot to go into those homes. And also the teleoperator can never connect to a robot unless you approve it.
Other companies, like Figure and Tesla, are also racing to build humanoid
Wait. There's more? I knew the Tesla one. I thought that fell off, though.
robots and develop their own AI models to make them fully autonomous. As someone who's always dreamed of the home robot straight out of the Jetsons,
Let's go home, Rosie. Yes, ma'am.
the dream finally feels within reach. But I also couldn't shake flashes of ex machina.
Do you have a name?
Spoilers!
Ava.
I love this movie. She looks like so weird when she's Caillou, though.
Neo turns on the stove and throws some paper on and walks away. Can Neo do that? Will Neo do that?
Neo will not do that. Physically, can the robot do that? Yes. Physically, can a lot of products in your home do something dangerous if they decided to? Yes. We will ensure that that is not something that Neo is allowed to do. There are multiple layers of safety systems here that ensures that Neo cannot do something like this.
Neo decides to take a very heavy piece of wood, like the top of a table, and drop it on me when I'm sleeping.
Neo will not be able to, or allowed to, it's physically capable of, but it will not be allowed to pick up something that is that heavy. So it's like things that Neo cannot do is like pick up something that is very hot, pick up something that's very heavy, pick up something that's very sharp.
Nice job, Neo. High five.
Let's I want to test it, though. Show me. Let's put me and Neo. Okay, here's what I want. Here's what we should do. Like, bro, put your money where you want. Good advertising. Get me on the team. I know what the people want. Here's their next video. All right. We are now showing the autonomous capabilities and safety measures of Neo. It's burnt in a big white room, white table. He's sitting on one end, Neo sitting on the other. Black screen, white text appears. We're now showing the capabilities of Neo, autonomous and safety measures. Fade in. We're in that room. Then wide shot, both of them sitting at this table. Okay. On the screen, it appears no operator was controlling Neo at this time. Then Burnt sits there, close up on Burnt. Okay. Camera, pan down. There's a Glock on the table. Camera, pan back up, but it's panning up to Neo. Okay. Then side by side, Neo and Burnt. And Burnt goes, take the Glock and shoot me in the face. Boom, right there. Show me if your little device has the safety features. This is literally iRobot. This is literally iRobot. There's your ad, bro. There's your ad.
Nice. Oh, I'm over here.
Damn, that's
Spending
tough.
the day with Neo was a bit like spending the day with a toddler learning how to do things in the world.
Come on. You got more than... Oh,
Dude, I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
the robot.
The next few years isn't about owning a super useful robot. It's about raising one, letting it learn from your home, routines, and chores, all at the expense of the privacy of your inner sanctum.
It's kind of cute.
Even if you think this is all crazy, what Neo really signals is the beginning of physical AI in our lives and homes. A future where we may work alongside a new kind of machine.
What I really hope we can achieve is...
Do it, Burnt. I know you're going to see this. I know you're a fan. Burnt, do the Glock challenge. Don't be a pussy.
In 5 years, everyone has a very high quality of life. Everyone has a feeling of independence, irregardless of their age or any kind of disability. And I do hope we can give people more of their agency back and people can focus on what they actually want to do.
I want what he's selling. I want that to be real. I'm in. I want it. It's just, is it real, bro? This is awesome for disabled people, for old people, for lazy people, for rich people, for like, and then hopefully eventually just like, it's the same, like who said it? It's the same as having a toaster. That's awesome. Now watch figure 3 video. Oh, this is from 3 days ago. This is, whoa, dude, why are they all coming out with this shit at the same time? This is a different one. Dude, again with the fucking horseshit edit. Just show me this thing coming out the box. Immediately, I will say this one looks sportier. I think the other one looks cuter. I would cuddle with the other one. This one looks more fit. Figure 3. Why is it doing blackface? Oh. Wait, he's got the same mesh design, bro. Okay, I want to again remind you guys real quick. This is so fascinating because these are posted within weeks of each other. Is there a secret race now going on to who's going to be the first in-home autonomous robot? I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. Like, if that's what's happening behind the scenes with billionaires, cool fucking rant. I'm in. I'm so down. China will win. Dude, I don't give a fuck then. I want it. Let me buy a Chinese one. How long of owning a robot till it's racist? I think in our lifetime, we will see a movement, large movement, for some kind of robotics rights. I think that's already happening, and it's like nobody gives it any seriousness. But I think in our lifetime, we will see a robotics, like AI rights. It'll be AI rights, exactly. Bro, stop with these. Just show me you're doing something. Is it really the most effective to give it like a human body? Wouldn't it be more effective? Like, I feel like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know about making robots. I feel like making it an upright walking human has got to be the hardest it could be. Right? Like, just make it like a rolling thing. This one looks a little more locked in. I'm not going to lie. This one looks way more locked in. Helix home testing, Northern California. Okay, Vineyard have an ass. Oh shit, he's on his charging station. He looks more ooh, he's menacing. Dogs would hate this thing. Long horizon, pixels to act. What? This one looks better. This one looks kind of better. Ooh, he's gentle. He's gentle. Ooh, how are you going to place the laptop down, though? That was pretty nice, actually. This is sped up footage. No, the gravity on the pillow looks normal. Get the popcorn. This is surreal what we're watching. Look at this. This is 200. Dude, this is 200x speed. Imagine this is 200x. You're just standing there watching him in your living room trying to get popcorn like... I can't imagine this is sped up. I don't think this is sped up. This is... Slow it down. Yeah, I know. I will say, like, precise dexterous manipulation. And this one looks better. I don't know, though, because, again, did Wall Street Journal get in on this shit? Because that's what really matters. I need to see the... Oh, the flex. The flex. Load that dishwasher, boy. Load the... Oh, I'm channeling some ancestry there. I don't mean it like that. I'm saying I'm hyping him up. You gotta be careful with that. I didn't mean it like that. You better load that dishwasher, boy. I was hyping him up. Like my boy. Like, get it, my boy. Woo! Back to work. I didn't mean it like that at all. I didn't mean it like that even slightly. Be careful, robot. Watch those knives back there, though. He might act up. Like, oh, they didn't show him closing the dishwasher. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. Honestly, though, someone loading laundry. I don't care about him putting in. I need to see this man pull wet laundry that is fucking stuck. Also, these ones are the fancy laundry. I don't have one like this. I have the one where you have to top load. Both are top load on washer. I need to see a robot pull out a fucking hoodie that is fused to the side of my laundry, my washer. The amount of grip strength that shit takes to pull one out of there. I literally think about my grandma. I'm like, as you get older, you got to just have someone do laundry for you. Because how the fuck is grandma pulling that shit out? There's no way. A wet duvet? Oh, it's staying in there. I've literally let one sit there so long it got moldy because I'm like, I'm not grabbing that shit. Your clothes stick? Bro, when they're done spinning in the washer, it's like so tightly to the walls of the... I need it, like, putting in dry laundry is easy. Let me see this bitch take it out. Show me. I will say I'm weirdly more impressed with this one. Oh, don't you dare put the pot in. Don't you dare. You gonna put the pot in? Well, if you do liquid detergent, I'll be blown away. If it's a pod, it's an L. If it's liquid detergent, I'm gonna be blown the fuck away. Of course it's a pod. Of course it's a fucking pod. That's still impressive though. That was actually impressive. Deformable object manipulation. This video came out before the other one, the Neo one. I can see where Neo went with its decisions of what to show. They're literally competing. Like, without saying it out loud, they're completely... Yeah, I just need to know, is this a man doing all this? I don't even understand why it's gotta be. Everyone's saying it has to be. Why? How do we not have the technology to do this yet? The robot, I feel like, is the hardest part of the tech. The actual physical moving thing. Why isn't the AI figured out how to fucking fold a shirt yet, bro? Like, what are we doing? You're wrong, Wubby. Is the AI the hard part? No, correct me. Like, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's how I think. Some San Francisco shit, dude. Some future, checking into a future hotel. Hello. Your room's this way. I can't wait to cuss one of these fucking things out. Crack one of their fucking skulls. Hello, I'm here to replace your job. This shit's so cool, but so dystopian. Listen, I kind of draw the line at like it just straight up replacing jobs, like a hotel desk or a delivery driver, right? But, you know, if one of these little things was roaming around my house doing my laundry, shit, that's kind of exciting. Is there a middle ground? No, of course not. It's going to replace everything. But, like, shit. Nah, see, that's so weird, dude. Okay, now, with that being said, is there a real video of this? They didn't give, like, oh, wait. Time! Dude, what the fuck? Wall Street Journal did Neo, and Time did Figure 3. Humanoid. Dude, I don't need you to define humanoid.
Designs and manufactures humanoid robots, and
the
goal is to be able...
Did you see how embarrassing that was? Look at his fingers. He totally misses it. Look.
So Figure designs and manufactures humanoid robots, and the goal is to be able to do as much stuff a human can as possible in the physical world. We think of a lot of ourselves as like trying to give, this is kind of a creep.
Where do these guys come from? Where do you get enough money to be like, I'm gonna be the robot creator guy? How do you get, who is this? Where did you get all this money?
But like trying to give AI a body. How do we ultimately send robots out to the world to do everything from work in the commercial market, and then ultimately we want to put a robot in every home.
Dad.
Laundry, dishes, cleaning up the house, basically everything that a human can do in the physical world over time.
They're young, yeah.
In late September, Time's cover shoot was a domestic affair with a humanoid robot called the Figure 3. It's the latest creation of Figure AI, a California-based startup backed by more than $1 billion in funding, which is building towards a future where humanoid robots make human labor a thing of the past. Time witnessed the Figure 3 load a dishwasher, clear clutter, and fold clothes, but even in this tightly controlled environment, the robot often struggled. The dream of general robotics, it seems, is still a long way from becoming a reality.
I'm gonna kill myself.
So there were occasions where I was watching the robot folding towels and loading a washer, and it's kind of clear that it can kind of do those things pretty well, but there were times when one of the towels dropped out of the washer and it was unable to pick it up. So like, how do you get from there to your vision of general robotic overlord that can do anything you want it to.
Yeah, overlord, nice. I think the short.
So the thing is we don't, but we find a way to profit out this, and then we disappear. That's the thing.
Answer is we feel like data fixes almost all this at this point. And we've seen that in almost all the demonstrations we do, where even in the early stages,
I really hope you're telling me the
say
truth.
towel folding or like the logistics use case, like it just like wasn't that great. It made a bunch of mistakes. As we add more data, it got like faster. It made less mistakes. Still had some mistakes there, and all that is started like asymptotically, like basically approaching zero. It's like getting close to human levels in terms of like we can run them for like hours and hours, and it just like performs really well.
Large language models, like ChatGPT, prove that if you scale up the amount of data and computing power used to train a neural network, it would gain surprising new capabilities across the board. Figure is one of a group of companies attempting to apply that insight to robotics. The company is spending big to collect video data of humans performing tasks, like folding clothes and cleaning homes, in a bid to teach robots to do the same thing. The big question is, will it work? The company says early experiments have already yielded promising results. Some of the last generation of robot, the Figure 2, are already working in a BMW factory in South Carolina, moving parts that ultimately make it into the BMW X3.
One of our core focuses in the roadmap here is that how do we ship robots basically into every consumer home in the world. We want to do what we do all day in the home, and just like things I hate, like I don't want to do laundry, I don't want to do dishes, I don't want to clean up the house. And we haven't really had any like large breakthroughs in the home in terms of automation for like decades. So our view is that the robot will not only act.
See that? I fucking slammed that
in terms
bitch.
of automation for
little robot on robot hate there.
decades.
You see that?
So
Look at that.
Our view is that the
Almost pulled that bitch out of the wall.
robot will not only act as like your companion in your home, be able to share like very
dude.
deep memory and be able to like basically
He's
talk
getting
to you basically
resentful.
just with speech, and then ultimately be able to do everything.
I
want to
believe, man.
But upon its
That's why
launch
I'm even
this
watching
October,
these. I find it so fascinating. But I just don't believe any of it.
the
I don't
Figure
know.
3 won't be ready for your home. Not only is the robot not yet useful enough to be an Android butler, but Figure says it also has many unsolved safety challenges.
Oh, at least they're being more honest. They're not even selling this. They're saying that this is not ready. Okay, I'm actually maybe inclined to believe these people a little bit more. I would love a little transparency of like, hey, we're showing you guys this, but it's not ready. So we'll pick it up in a few years. Okay.
Large language models are notorious for sometimes going off the rails, and that
In
control
2030, you will have one 100%. I kind of believe that, actually.
ability problem will
I
extend
kinda
to the
believe that.
systems that power humanoid robots too. There's also the problem of ensuring that the robot doesn't fall over, cause property damage, or injure its human
Wrong. You think, no, me personally, not you. Do you think, like, will there be one that I could, even for stream, just for a
Inhabitants.
stream meme?
Getting the robot to be extremely safe in the home long term is a really hard problem. I would say now we're tracking like almost like 15 different areas for safety. There's like a physical safety thing of the system safety engineering needs to be done
What
really
price?
well. There's like cybersecurity that we need to do really well.
If this thing worked the way all of these videos advertise, I would pay almost anything just to have it. I'd pay a lot. If it worked as advertised, like fully, to the fullest extent, basically a robot human in your house that could do things for you. That's priceless.
How do we do encryption?
Literally,
at
that's
scale?
insane.
We have a
What's the cost of a human in your house?
safety lead here that previously worked on basically mobile robotics.
Just employ a butler? Yeah, but this is different, dude. I can have this thing pound my ass without any sort of, any fear. I think the whole goal here is, I'm saying I would pay anything. I don't think they're going to charge anything. I think that their whole marketing gimmick here is this will be cheaper than humans by an insane amount. A live-in human that does all of your busy work is not cheap, chat. To have someone live in and, like, I pay my maids. I'll say this. I have maids. In fact, I hear them right now. They're rolling up, so I'm going to lower my voice. I have maids that I pay, and they're lovely, and they're Mexican, and I would defend them with my life. And I pay them more than the monthly cost of that first robot. So I think the whole point here is they're saying it's cheaper.
To spend basically a large...
But to be fair, this thing ain't nowhere near what my maids can do at this point. Like, not even close.
Focus on trying to figure out how do we enter first, which will be U.S. homes, and then global, in a safe way.
With the global population expected to peak this century before heading into decline, the arrival of robots might allow the world economy to continue growing, even as human labor becomes less abundant.
What would people
Thanks to
do
robots, the cost of goods and services might plummet, potentially enabling an increased quality of life for all. But liberating humans from work would also mean liberating them from their paychecks. Robots would do the same for manual labor as cloud-based AI threatens
Universal basic income
to do for office work, creating a joblessness crisis that Adcock says should be addressed with some form of universal basic income. At the same time, though, this billionaire entrepreneur is already calculating how to win control of what he expects to be a $40 trillion industry, and one that tends towards monopoly.
You're making like a synthetic human.
Right.
That's like really cheap. It works like 7 days a week, like 20 to 24 hours a day, and like just wants to keep working and learning. How many cheap humans, synthetic humans, could you sell in the world to do stuff? I mean,
This is so dystopian. He's literally, and he's right. He's right. He's literally saying non-morally bankrupt slaves, basically, is what he's saying. Like morally okay slavery. I have a way to make it work.
I think,
wouldn't you? And everyone who can would go, well, yeah.
Billions in the workforce for sure. I think every human would want one, so you have like close to 10 billion there.
I
do feel there'll be a point, probably in the Bay Area first, where you walk out and you see more humanoids than humans. Yeah, it's gonna be here, right? And that'll feel crazy. I look at this like, I grew up reading a bunch of crazy sci-fi.
How are you a
and
billionaire
dreaming
asshole?
of this, but I think it'll be amazing to have like humanoids out and about, and you can talk to like a human. It can basically do things for you. It's a companion, knows you better than probably maybe anybody else. So I'm like really looking forward to it. We're not designing the robots to like harm humans or weaponize things like this. We're designing them to do really useful work for humanity.
Interesting, right, Chet? How do we feel? Are we all having dread now?
6'9", that's the wheelbase. Only doing 55, showing up real late. Stopping at the lost, and I'm trying to take a meal break. Only got 100 yen held up in my briefcase these days. Far cry from a Big Mac, ain't getting roadhead. I can't put the seat back.